Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm going to tell you a little bit today about why I think the NCAA should be paying student athletes. Here is my speaker's notes. As you can see, I have 6 audience members, including my cameraman. Alright. Today, the NCAA is using and unfairly profiting upon its players to the point of exploitation. Many people argue that the NCAA is merely an extracurricular organization and provides students with an important opportunity to earn an education. However, for the star players that draw crowds and drive revenue for the NCAA, they deserve more. Widespread corruption and discontent within the NCAA has made this apparent more now than ever. Today I'm going to talk to you first about why athletes deserve to be paid in the NCAA, and second I'm going to talk to you about why the NCAA refuses to change their policies. So, being a student athlete can easily take as much time as a full-time job at the college level. According to the Journal of Higher Education, between games, travel, practice, and film sessions, among other things, student athletes can easily spend more than 40 hours a week perfecting their craft. This can have a profound effect on students who struggle to earn income while at school, and this can be felt especially for students whose families struggle to make ends meet outside of school. This oftentimes leads to corruption when coaches, who need to keep their players happy and healthy, make shady deals to get players rewards and money for their playing. However, 77% of students, according to CNBC, believe that their student athlete peers should be paid. Others argue that this would incentivize, paying students would incentivize more student athletes to participate at the college level, as well as better athletes. However, the autocratic leadership from within the NCAA does not allow this currently. Within the NCAA, there's a culture of high power distance, meaning that the leaders of the NCAA hold all of the power. Currently, they have little reason to change their system of controlling all of the revenue from within their organization and permitting students to take none beyond scholarships. Essentially, students produce the main product of the NCAA and put in countless hours of hard work in order to produce a product that the NCAA sells. Some argue that students, if they're not able to be paid with a portion of ticket sales, should be paid for their likeness at least. And according to the ABA Journal, some NCAA stars are even stepping forward threatening to sue the league if they're not being paid for their likenesses. Essentially, these students are left with the option of either letting the NCAA or their school manage their image, depriving them of their face needs. A new California bill recently brought forward by legislators, set to take place in 2023, would allow students to profit off of their own likenesses, being a step in the right direction, in my opinion. However, the league has spoken out against this, claiming that it would demolish a cornerstone of the league as an amateur foundation and blur the line between amateur and professional sports. However, the revenue that the league brings in is anything but amateur. As you can see, in 2005, the average revenue for the 10 largest schools in college sports, including Oklahoma, was around $70 million, which grew to over $140 million in 2014. Meanwhile, student athletes' scholarships rose from around $8 million to $12 million over the same period. This disproportionate gain is increasingly apparent when you consider the Flutie effect, which states that schools that are the most consistently successful in college athletics draw higher numbers of enrollment. This would be because these schools are seen as higher enrollment numbers from prospective students. Essentially, the league is growing at an astonishing rate, yet student athletes which drive this growth are experiencing none of the benefits. Students consistently put forward effort and hard work to drive the league and continue to grow it. Although these students are provided with an important opportunity to earn an education and enter future leagues within sports, the NCAA needs to change their policies. Student athletes deserve to be paid, and the public needs to make it clear to the NCAA that they need to change. That's the only way that they will. Thank you.